Chapter 2, The Mysterious Externsteine Teutoburger Forest. Ralph sits in his office in Bonn, Germany. He's still a little tired from his first case. He had freed a ghost from his miserable existence in the town of Ravensbrück in England, and in return it had left him equipment for fighting ghosts and demons. Ralph has an old revolver with silver bullets, several vials of holy water, an ancient holy cross made with an unknown metal alloy, and a strange reddish whip with Chinese letters on it. He is currently sitting at his computer trying to decipher the whip's characters. The characters read, "Made from demon skin to eliminate demons." Such a demon whip is probably ancient, thinks Ralph. Suddenly his phone rings. Colonel Schmidt, his superior, is calling him. He has to go to his office. A new case is waiting for him. "Ralph, sit down," says Colonel Schmidt. "How was it in England? Were the rumors true?" Ralph replies, "Yes. The phantom was real. I redeemed it and received equipment in return." "Well, I'll submit my report later." "It's okay," says the colonel. But now to the next case. A group of hikers disappeared without a trace near the Externsteine in the Teutoburger forest. Strange flying objects and dwarf-like creatures have also been spotted there by locals recently. "I would like you to take a look around there." Ralph says yes. The colonel says to him, "Here is the case report. That's all for now." The colonel gives Ralph the report, and Ralph goes to his office to collect his new equipment. He now sets off for the mysterious Teutoburger forest. Ralph researches the Externsteine and finds that in the annals of ancient extraterrestrial history there is hardly a place that has sparked as much intrigue and speculation as the Externsteine. Nestled in Germany's lush landscape, this natural wonder has fascinated scholars and adventurers alike for centuries. To unravel the mysteries surrounding the Externsteine, there are two key factors to consider: natural forces and human activity. The forces of nature have shaped these towering rock formations over millions of years, with water, wind and erosion leaving their indelible mark. The interaction of these elements has created the impressive beauty that can be experienced today. But it is the human touch that makes the story of the Externsteine even more fascinating. Since the 16th century, there has been a plethora of theories, ranging from scientific explanations to pure speculation. Some have attempted to uncover the site's ancient origins and link it to lost civilizations or even extraterrestrial visitors. Nevertheless, it is crucial to recognize the influence of human actions in shaping the narrative surrounding the Externsteine. In the late 1920s, a disturbing ideology called the national worldview emerged, promoting a dangerous mix of anti-Semitism, nationalism, and the glorification of the Germanic worldview. This ideology, with its distorted view, hindered serious scientific research and hindered the responsible development of the monument. Amid the legends and folklore surrounding the Externsteine, it is essential to approach the topic with skepticism and critical thinking. The true history of this ancient site may lie hidden beneath layers of myth and speculation, but only through careful research and objective analysis can Ralph uncover its secrets. Alienaria Shop, your one-stop fashion destination. Attention, fashion enthusiasts of all ages. Step into the extraordinary world of Alienaria, where style meets intergalactic flair. Whether you're a man, woman, or child, we've got the trendiest clothing and accessories to make you stand out from the crowd. Visit Alien Area Shock today and let us help you defy gravity with our mind-blowing fashion selections. Prepare to be abducted by style. Ralph reaches the town of Hornbad Meinberg in the Teutoburger forest. It is a sleepy little village with old half-timbered houses in the middle of the forest near the Externsteine. Ralph enrolls in the guest house and immediately sets off to question the locals about the mysterious events. He notices that no one is out and about and stops at a pub to question the innkeeper. He warns him not to enter the forest. This forest and especially the external stones are enchanted. People who go hiking there have lost track of time and cannot remember what they experienced. The group of hikers wanted to camp near the rock formation and disappeared there without a trace. Only the empty tents can be found there. Police and other helpers were unable to find any further leads. Only the grass areas show strange rings. The innkeeper says the devil himself caught the hikers. The innkeeper also tells him that he had heard from his regular guests that strange flying objects and dwarf-like creatures were observed in the forest. Ralph had heard enough and sets off to look around the forest and the Externsteine. Ralph is now in the middle of the forest and it is afternoon. He can see the external stones from half a mile away. It is strangely quiet in the forest. He wonders whether he is dealing with extraterrestrial beings or with creatures from old folk mythology. The wind rustles through his hair and after a while he reaches the campsite where the hikers have disappeared without a trace. He doesn't find anything here either and decides to spend the night here to see if anything happens. If necessary, he has the revolver with the silver bullets, the holy cross from the Middle Ages and the demon whip with him. He lights the campfire and after a while the sun disappears blood red behind the horizon. The night is drawing in and it is getting a little cooler because it is a starry night. He thinks about how he should react if he comes into contact with aliens. The best thing to do is to stay hidden and take some pictures. He knows that he can't do much with these overpowering beings. Suddenly the ground begins to shake and a green-blue light shines from the rock massif and two silver flat flying objects shoot into the night sky. Ralph wants to know what's going on and makes his way to the light source. Ralph reaches the spot where the light source originated. Everything seems normal except for a group of people standing there confused and disoriented. Ralph immediately knows that it must be the group of hikers who disappeared without a trace. He tries to talk to them but everyone is unresponsive as if they are in shock. Ralph makes an emergency call with his cell phone. A little later the entire group is taken to the nearest hospital. There they come to their senses over time, but no one can remember what happened. No physical injuries were found on you either. Ralph goes back to his pension and wonders whether these strange flying objects were of extraterrestrial origin and what the folk tales about dwarves actually mean. Has this area been visited by these beings for several millennia and what are they looking for here? Ralph stays for several days but couldn't find anything else. His superior Colonel Schmidt finally directs him to his next case in Hungary, where a small village is haunted by vampires. What's wrong with this case? Ralph leaves the Teutoburger forest for his new case. With new valuable insights into extraterrestrial occurrences, he hopes to uncover more in his next cases.